Hi guys, this is Tuti Goge. In case you are listening this voice for the very first time, you can go check out my social media handles. And this is season 3 of Stuti Speaks. So basically, one day I saw this article, or I think a post, where I saw that northern lights have been visible in Ladakh, Leh lately, and I somehow got very fascinated. So मुझे लगा I actually from a past like a year or so, like past 1.5 year or so, I'm extremely being attracted to seeing northern lights. And obviously I've heard that they are basically visible in Finland and Norway. So I was looking for someone who can share the experience, that how was their experience seeing the northern lights. And as I said, lately have heard that Leh Ladakh maybe people were able to see the, and they're also known as Aurora lights. So I was looking for someone, and I put the story out. कि I'm looking for someone, and that's how I met a friend who told me about Apneet, that she has seen that and she can share the experience, and a common friend made us meet. So I will pass it over to you, Apneet, and you can start with bit of your intro, because हमने भी बहुत ज़्यादा बात नहीं की है. I mostly things keep things for the podcast only, so that I can vibe in the podcast. So over to you. You can start and we'll take it from there.
Okay, first of all, hello Stuti. Thanks for inviting me to share my experience about Northern Lights, and also like thanks to Jasleen who made us meet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Before we go to the another light, you can share like a bit of your intro. Where are you? What
mhm,
are you doing? Anything you want to talk about
okay,
yourself, and then we can take it from there. Yeah.
okay. So I am Apneet. I live in Estonia's capital city Tallinn. So it's called Baltic state, or it's like 80 kilometers south to Helsinki. So I came here back in 2013 on a European Union funded scholarship program for 2 years. Then I started my research work in the same field for next 3 years, and
Wow.
later I started my job as a software engineer in a Swedish bank. And during this period, I got married in 2016, and then I was blessed with a cute little girl in 2021, and after which I had a maternity leave, and I came back to start working with a Canadian company uh, after that, and currently I'm working there as a software
Wow.
engineer. So
That's a great journey. That's a great journey.
brief intro about myself.
Hmm. Okay, okay. So, like, how was your experience, first of all, studying there? Like, ये तो मुझे आज ही पता चला that you studied. So, how was your
Mhm.
experience?
Yeah, experience was good. The first thing I came to know was that Europe at that time had like some collaboration with some Indian institutes, as well as they had some full degree programs which were fully funded. So I came across this through my sister, and she told me like I actually wanted to go to Europe specifically to study. So and like I belong to a normal middle class family, and they said actually they were not willing to spend, because they said if I go on my own, then I will actually do the real struggle. If I
Hmm.
they spend it, I might not study that well. So they
Hmm.
were maybe having, but they were saying like first try on your own. So my sister helped
Hmm.
me. She told me like there are scholarship programs, and Europe actually help a lot in giving fully funded programs, so you can try. So I applied, I sent all that was required, and finally I was selected for it, for Estonia.
Wow,
So that
great.
is how I ended up here.
That's great.
So
That's great. And you got married? Yeah, that was love marriage or arranged? Just asking. I
yes,
mean,
it
for
was
the
love. Yes, I'm
wow.
married in a Hindu family. I am basically from Sikh religion. So
Okay, okay.
we are,
That's great. That's
yeah.
great. That's great. Okay, so fine. So now let's talk about the Nadral. So you actually live very close to Finland and
Mm-hmm.
Norway,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is
Yeah.
that the thing? Yeah.
Yes, it's 80 kilometer from Finland, Helsinki.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, very close.
That's good.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
not
We have
that
a
too much.
cruise that takes like 1.5 hours. And
Okay,
we are
okay.
connected by sea, not by road.
Okay, you're connected by sea, not by road.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay,
soon
okay.
there will be a tunnel under the sea. It's under construction, maybe in 5 years.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's great. Okay. So हाँ यहाँ से शुरू करते हैं. So how was your
Mhm.
experience? पहले ये बताओ, like when did you first saw it?
Uh, Actually, when I came here in 2013, I
Hmm.
was in university, Taltech, and that time there was a university trip to Finland, Rovaniemi. So it
Hmm.
was for 5 days, and first we had to go to the Santa Claus village and then Rovaniemi. So when we reached Rovaniemi, sorry, then over there was like we have to go at midnight, and there will be like northern lights. So okay, fine, we all packed. It was minus 27 degrees, so much snow.
Okay.
And I always resisted snow, like I don't like that cold temperature and staying outside for like several hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked like okay, I actually everybody was making a hype like it's very beautiful, and it's like if you see it will change your experience and like this. So there was so much hype about it. And then when I went there, and we stayed there like for 2 hours running around doing sledging to keep ourselves warm. After 2 hours, something started appearing which I could not see, frankly. Everybody said, oh, it's starting to come, starting to come. So okay, I was like, okay, but why can't I see? Like frankly, I didn't felt like I
See
actually
anything?
saw northern lights. So
Mm-hmm.
they had to set their camera at certain shutter speed. Like there is like if it is not visible with naked eye, you have to make it longer, some ISO settings, and there were so many camera settings. And then I was watching that northern light which was not visible with naked eye in the camera. So I said, what
Mm-hmm.
is the fun? I can see online. Why I
Yeah.
spent 2 hours on like here? And then my interest in northern light was completely gone. And then after several years when I got married, like then my one of my husband's actually he was his colleague, and then he became his friend, and then he became our family friend, quite close. His name is Yuri. And he said like okay, he called one midnight and said, okay, we are going to watch northern lights today. And he's so close, and my husband has a bad habit of not saying no. He said like okay, uh, okay, actually it's too midnight. No, 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 you have to come. And we were like, okay, then we have to go. So we got ready. That time I didn't had like baby, so it was we just got married. And we both packed ourselves. It wasn't that minus 27 like in Finland, not that cold, but still it was snow everywhere and you don't feel like standing. I was like, okay, now be prepared, you have to be there for 2 hours, and you end up seeing nothing, and that you will see in the camera. So when we went there the first time, actually this happened. There was no northern light and it was cloudy, and we came back. Second time, he again called after a few weeks. Okay, there's another solar storm, and possibly there is going to be really active and dark northern lights. Please come here. I was like, okay, again, he couldn't say no. We again packed ourselves. We again went. At that time, Yuri was his father, was with his father, and we saw nothing. And third time, I was like, if he called, and I said, dare you say yes? I'm not going. It's like really cold outside. I have spent 2 nights, wasted my night, and next day I was so sleepy in my office. I'm not going. So I'm so like not happy after the next day. He said like I can't say no. He's like we'll definitely and surely going to see it today, and he's going to take us to a new location, not the same place. That place might be at a low altitude. We are going at a higher place from where we can see whole city. So we actually went to a new place, and thankfully he didn't say no. That was the time I actually saw the real northern lights, which were so active and so like dancing. If somebody tell me now, if you watch, I compare, I like it's nothing. It's not anything like in compared to what I have actually seen. That is the true northern lights. It's like the shades of green, and that neon green that is actually going from here to here. I felt as if somebody's playing some piano, and it's
Wow.
it's the dancing lights, and it happened for like 1 hour or so, and I saw two planes crossing through that northern lights. Lucky would be that those people who saw that from the plane. And I
Wow.
saw, so it was really nice experience. And then my view and the myth in my mind that you only see northern light in the camera, it was gone. And I was
Wow.
actually happy to see that. So this year there are so many solar storms, and every night we like so many of our new friends who have come from India. They call like, "Hey, do you want to see Northern Lights? And please let's go." And actually, Northern Lights are very clearly visible from our this home. Um,
Wow.
we live
Like very
quite
clear.
yeah, very clear. If the cloud is clear, then we can definitely see. And we live like quite far in like open space, and it's at a high altitude from the city. So we are at a higher altitude. So it's like quite easy. And here is also less, though Estonia has the eighth most clean air in the world, but still we have less pollution than the city. The city has more pollution. So
Wow.
here is like very clear. So my husband told me like a month ago, like we have so strong solar storm that we can see the northern lights. And one of our friend called, not the same Yuri, now we have seen a lot with him, so the different one. And yeah, he when we actually put our curtain side, my husband said it's there. I was like, no, it's nothing in compared to what we have seen. He said, but still it's there. I said no. When it's that dancing, I would actually let my sleep be disturbed. I don't want to see such northern light because I have seen like really strong ones.
Strong one. So
So
basically, it's like a now it's a day-to-day routine for you that you can see it like from your home. It's like normal
yeah,
thing for you, yet you can
yeah,
see it like very normally.
normally, but I really want to see the strong ones, not the faded ones or something that you capture from camera and then see in the screen with certain settings. So what I had clicked the picture, it wasn't that clear in the picture though. Definitely you need some settings, but it was clearly visible, like the naked eye, which sometimes it's not clearly visible with the naked eye. That
Hmm.
time you have to make such settings of the camera that
Hmm.
it's only captured there. And I don't know how, like they make some ISO settings, some shutter speed, it has to be
Hmm.
increased like 15 to 20 seconds. That only the setting I remember, but some other settings we can find over internet. But
Hmm.
for different type of like aurora lights. And here
Hmm.
also we have like some web pages in Estonia. I don't remember because it's in local language, though I'm living here from 10 years. I'm still learning, it's quite hard language. So they have that page, and on that page you can like put your email ID and get an alert like, okay, today is going to be a good aurora lights.
Wow.
So
Wow.
then you can actually, if you get that alert in email, then you can go and try find at different locations. So
Wow.
that's
But the thing I want is sorry, ekdam se
mhm.
because you said that thing. So do
Yeah.
you have your picture with Aurora lights that day
Yes,
when were you able
it
to?
might be
I
on
would
Facebook.
need that. I would need that picture for this thumbnail for a
Okay,
Spotify thumbnail. Please do give me that picture only of
okay,
you with auroras. So
okay.
here the next question that comes in. But before that, if you have something more to add, please go ahead. Then I'll ask. I don't want to give
Uh,
like I don't want to be in hurry for this one.
Well, regarding aurora lights, that's all my experience. Like they are really beautiful. They are really different experience. But once like you have seen the most active and dark ones, like actually the dancing ones, they are here and then another place and then another place. So it's like changing the place and moving like it's a tune, like going up,
Mhm.
down, high, and going everywhere in the sky. Like here, here, here. Like somebody in the sky is playing piano buttons, and those buttons are getting highlighted like that. So it's beautiful. After that, you don't feel like looking the normal ones.
Hmm. So basically question यही पूछना चाह रही थी. See, sometimes we see things and
Mhm,
that changes us as a person. This I'm asking more philosophically wise. See,
mhm,
I know that you have seen it.
mhm,
But something are so beautiful and powerful as well because seeing such a phenomena I feel can make you feel at how blessed you are to experience this first of all, and how
mhm,
grateful you could be for such experiences. Add on to that how beautiful the nature and the universe is working. Like obviously to see something like this is really huge, right?
mhm.
Because a normal phenomena nahi hai. You are seeing nature at its peak beauty.
Yeah, yeah.
So, on a philosophical way, do you think that there's a pre version who has not seen that phenomenon, and there's a post version of you who have now seen it and experiences, and there was a difference in that person? or I mean something which is more deeper than just seeing the lights?
That's a very
You may think
tough
about it.
question.
That's okay. That's okay. That's, I mean, I just don't want to grill you out here, but I feel something must have changed, which you might
Yeah,
maybe felt.
definitely. Yeah, I can add. I don't know what thought came that time. Maybe it will take some days for me to recall. I
Mm-hmm.
can't recall like old things that like fast. But
Mm-hmm.
definitely, what I feel now is that yes, with looking at such phenomena, we definitely feel like yes, you feel like communicating with the universe. You are connected to the God, you are connected to the upper power, you feel
Mm-hmm.
connected and you feel
Right.
definitely blessed. You feel like yes, there is something that nature is telling me like I am here. So
Mm.
definitely you feel more connected after this, like
This
there is somebody
experience
who chose me, or there is somebody who like who is
chose me for that
talking to,
experience. Huh.
yeah, or somebody talking to me through that lights. You can feel that during that time. Yeah, you can
Mm.
feel like somebody's saying like I felt piano, like I felt God is playing piano, he's so happy, and he's saying like hello there, or like hi, so we are meeting, like, something like that. So yeah.
Wow, this is so amazing. This is so beautiful. And now I feel maybe you saw, because we have to meet somewhere, we have to meet, or I mean whatever, in whatever ways, because you have to explain it to me. I strongly feel everything we have experienced has a purpose, right?
Mhm,
So
yes.
you never knew, like I think you saw it like 5 years back, or what was the exact year you
I
saw
think
it?
after my wedding, so after 2016, probably 2016, no, 17 November, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
17 November, right? So since then to this, maybe you did that experience, because today we have to meet and talk about
yes.
it. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean everything, I so
Happened
much feel that
for a reason.
everything is so interlinked, and this, so अब ना थोड़ा सा informative part पे जाते हैं. अगर आपको पता है तो you can tell. If not, then obviously every information is available on Google. People can
Mm-hmm.
Google it. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is the, I mean, if see, I say I want to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
ठीक है, I know there are more places जहाँ पे और भी दिखती हैं, but
Mm-hmm.
if I want to talk about Finland and Norway only, what
Mm-hmm.
is the easiest way to do that? Like how can I reach to, how can I do that?
Well, frankly speaking, when I went to Rovaniemi, especially to see the northern lights, you can't be sure you will
Sure.
see something like
Hmm.
at that place. So
Hmm.
for me, I think destination doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter if the solar storm. Actually, no. You know the web page I talked about.
Hmm.
Over there are like full graphs, which actually I don't know how to read. They are so
Hmm.
like technical, but I understand that it is red light, red part that is showing the intensity is high, and the
Hmm.
yellow means medium, green means some other color means the least. So it
Hmm.
actually tells like in which area it is
Hmm.
higher and which area it is lower. I still don't understand the phenomena, how
Hmm.
it is, but like why it only, because when you said like it came to like it was visible in Leh Ladakh, I was like how did it go that down? Like it's
Hmm.
mostly visible in the northern
Higher
parts.
altitudes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
at over here in the poles, near the poles. So
Hmm.
I was really surprised. I didn't Google more, but
Hmm.
I really don't understand. Finland is above, and it should be visible there only. But sometimes it's visible here as well.
Hmm.
Maybe it depends upon the strong intensity, how
Hmm.
strong it
Hmm.
is.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
But that's the beauty of, again, coming back to nature. Now you never know
mhm,
how beautiful things are changing, and what
mhm,
and where you are experiencing.
mhm.
I've heard actually people's experience about seeing the northern lights through the planes,
Yeah,
like flying over Europe, or flying over Finland, or flying over somewhere, and they achanak se they see.
this is
And I mean,
so. Yeah,
how beautiful it can go, and
yeah,
how lucky you, or how blessed you are to experience those. But yeah,
yeah.
so so you are saying, what you want to mean to say is, कि ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप वहीं जाओगे तो ही आपको उस दिन मिल
Yes,
जाए. It could
yes,
be a probability. It could
yeah,
be a, like you saw, it was your third time, lucky number
yeah,
three, which
yeah,
got you to see that. But it's
yes.
not like I've also seen people experiences कि हाँ एक particular season में there are more chances that you get to see those.
Uh,
There could be particular days as well.
no, I don't think so because I saw in November and one of my friend, Indian friend, they are not staying here in Estonia anymore. They are back in India, but they told me that they saw in June when it's
Wow.
least possible because the daylight here in Estonia is like from morning 4 or 3:30 a.m.
Hmm.
Till midnight 12 or
Okay.
12:30 maybe. So,
Hmm.
and on 22nd June there is no night. It's white night. Basically sun do not set. So we have so
Wow.
long days here. Now it's very hard to sleep without full curtains on. So
Okay.
yeah, so
Because
it's
it's day whole day. It's
whole,
generally the day or the whole
yeah,
whole 24 hours
yeah, and in
most.
winters it's night whole day. So it's quite
Oh,
opposite. So
oh,
the
okay,
more you
okay,
go
okay.
north, if in Finland it will be much longer days in winters, like longer night. Sorry, in winters. So yeah,
Longer night.
that's a drawback of staying at the North Pole. But
Hmm.
still, it doesn't matter which season. It just has to be dark. It should not be cloudy. And the problem over here, I don't know about other countries here, but I've heard like it's too windy, it's too cloudy, it's too rainy most of the time,
Hmm.
and it's like actually, yeah, it's like that. So it doesn't have to be a particular season. So
Hmm.
it has to be clear sky and night, dark.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's the only thing you need. And the solar storm has to be like the
There.
event should have occurred and it should come here because sometimes it's more on the north, sometimes it's more on the south. So it
Hmm.
depends.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that has to
Hmm.
be done. Location doesn't matter.
Does not
There is
matter.
a hype,
Hmm.
yeah, that it is only visible in Rovaniemi or in Iceland. It's a matter of fact, like here in last month,
Hmm.
everybody is clicking pictures and posting on like social media and I'm watching. I didn't wanted to go and watch northern lights because
Hmm.
from my home if it was cloudy, any cloud was here, I couldn't see, but people went to separate locations and someone
Hmm.
was lucky because at that time there was no cloud over there and the northern lights just came and they were strong. So it just
Hmm.
depend upon which location there were no clouds.
But yeah, बहुत I mean,
Mhm.
well, yeah, how blessed you are to experience it, and when you are experience, or add on to that, I don't know, like how much it was cold when you experienced it, because you were saying now the other, I've also seen people and travel influencers talking about minus
Mhm.
27 degree and wearing
Mhm.
so much of clothing, and few of them was via the igloos as well. Like there are
Mhm.
igloos that are made and people stay inside and watch
Yeah.
those. आजकल वो वाला कॉन्सेप्ट भी बहुत
Glass
ज्यादा हो गया.
igloos
They
also.
don't
Yeah.
go out, अंदर ही आपका heated environment है and वो glass से they are
Mm.
able to see outside. So how
Yeah.
was your experience? Was it cold or you saw it from like outside environment, बाहर से ही देखा था?
Yeah. If I recall now, so I
Hmm.
could only remember I was feeling cold when I did not saw like northern lights. But when I saw, I don't remember how cold I was. So basically, I was maybe
Wow.
I don't remember it was even cold because I just remember that experience. So there is no emotion or feeling of cold with that experience. But I definitely have a feeling of cold and that emotion like wasting my night outside looking for or hunting for northern lights when I actually did not saw. So basically, if
When you
you
did that.
see the northern lights, you don't feel cold anymore.
Because that's completely वो उसके बाद you are like your timeline is changed to the
Timeline is
northern
changed.
lights only.
You feel like
But
yes, this
amazing.
was like successful and this was something you wanted. So it's
Finally you made it. Finally you
yeah.
experience it.
Hmm.
But ये जो बात आपने बोली ना, I've also experienced in few of my travel experiences, when you experience something so beautifully at peak,
Hmm.
तो उसके बाद you don't want to experience it again in a like a settling way, right?
Yeah,
Because you have experienced something which is much more beautiful, and now
yeah.
you don't want to replace that memory with के छोटी मोटी चलाने काम चलाने वाली से कर
काम
लेते,
चलाओ
because
नहीं.
that experience was so beautiful कि आप
Yes.
उसको replace करना चाहते भी नहीं हो.
हाँ जी.
I think that happens. That has happened with me in one, two, three travel experiences, and
Mhm.
when I tried to repeat them, they never were that amazing, which they were
Mhm.
at the first go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think things happen. Still, you have to experience. That's not a. So up,
Mhm.
we are like towards the end of the podcast. We have mostly
Mhm.
discussed everything. Is there
Yeah.
something you want to add about like overall experience, or anything you want to add as a takeaway for the listeners? So yeah, on we can take in last 2 3 minutes for that. Yeah.
Okay, I would only make a conclusion that yes, do not stop hunting for the northern lights because you never know when is going to be the best chance. And when you actually get the best chance, just capture it for your whole lifetime because actually that will add as a great experience in your life. And
Hmm.
secondly, consider Estonia as well for Northern Lights because you actually see here and very clear and
Yeah.
actually really strong that you might even not see. Like for me, I did not saw any Northern Light in Finland, but I saw here. So
Estonia. So how far is Estonia from India?
actually, there is no direct flight. You have to come either through Finland, Helsinki. So we come
Hmm.
directly via Finnair to Helsinki, and then 20 minutes connecting flight to Tallinn. It's
Two
hardly
to
20
sorry,
minutes.
20
It's
minutes.
nine. Actually, initially it was 6 hours from Delhi to Finland, Helsinki, and
Huh.
next add on like 20 minutes to Tallinn. But now,
Okay.
after this Ukraine war, they have changed the route, and because of
Okay.
that, the flight takes like 9 hours, and
Okay.
then 20 minutes again further.
For
So
here. So
for
that's
here,
just a connecting flight that will take
Mhm.
another 20 minutes, which will make you land here.
Yeah,
Okay, 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 okay. And Finnair is generally you fly over. Like
yeah.
Orbi, there are
और भी
more.
हैं
Hmm.
before this Ukraine war, a lot of my Indian friends used to travel through Aeroflot. That is very economical. And
Hmm.
even if you check Finland flights, they are also like, but now it has changed. Like,
No, no, no. I don't think it's not that economical anymore. They are
yeah,
like
that's what I'm going to
the
say.
uh,
Because recently, when I
the
came back
prices
from
have
India,
shooten up.
yes,
Uh,
the prices were like I have traveled 400 euros with return from here, Tallinn to India, India to Tallinn, and now I booked for 1200 euros for one person. So you see
Yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
big change
They
it
have,
is.
it has shooten up. The reasons are multiple. One is Ukraine war first, plus
COVID.
anyways petrol prices and everything
Yeah.
commodities increasing. Third
Mhm.
of all, because of travel blogging, people are much more coming to Finland for Northern Lights
Yeah.
again. That's why I
Yes.
said it's more commercialized now because they have like igloos. People used to
Mhm.
initially they used to जो मैंने stories पढ़ी हैं वो यही बोलते हैं कि भाई वो बाहर से ही देखते थे and then they come back तब
Yeah.
इग्लूज भी नहीं होते थे या वो कार या जिस तरह से जा रहे हैं they used to
Yeah.
watch that. Now it's
Mhm.
much better. It's much
Mhm.
better now, like they have they can stay, they can eat, they can do things. But yeah, amazing. So
Mhm.
thank you so much, Apneet. It was awesome talking to you. I really,
Same
really
here.
had some good time. I hope you too. I know this might be your first podcast experience. Is that
Yeah.
so? So yeah, just we'll take to few like any thoughts on your how was your podcast experience? Like this was
Um,
your first time. How was you feeling about it?
well, talking to you is so comfortable that I actually forgot we are doing podcast. I was in my own flow. So it was very comfortable, cozy, and warm talking to
Hmm.
you. And
Hmm. Hmm.
you actually made me feel like we are not talking first time.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Same
it
here,
was a good
same here.
connection with you, and
Hmm.
definitely you made my uh, podcast experience so comfortable that now I can say like yes, I have
You can
done
do
it.
it more. Yeah, I would want that people reach out to you and talk about your experience because I too much believe in experiences and stories now, and I think
Mm-hmm.
once you tell them like from heart, it helps and it reaches to people. So
Yeah.
I am like really, first of all, thank you for coming in. Thanks to Jasleen who connected
Yes.
us. Thanks
Yes.
to her. So it was amazing talking to you, and
Same here.
I hope if I have people, I get some question about it, I'll route it over to you. Maybe you can help on that. And on that note, I think we can end it right here. So for
Yeah.
people, stay happy, stay blessed, and most importantly, stay grateful. I might be see you. I mean, you might be able to hear me in some other one. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.